I can't wait. I have to get back on track for my own well-being. I'm actually starting today. Cheers. We're starting 75 hard all over again. All right, good morning, you guys. This video is pretty much me letting you guys know that I've gained majority of my weight back since finishing 75 hard. On May 8th, my life changed again. And I realized since May 8th till today, which is May 18th at 8:29 a.m. that I'm filming this. If you have been around here and you've ever seen one of my videos where I say the whole entire thing about my father still under investigation, the truth came out on May 8th. And it's so crazy how 75 hard has completely transformed my life. Although I did fail on day 70, over 22,000 of you guys have viewed that video. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of the love and the comments that you guys have left on that video. I was so scared to even upload that video. Admitting to yourself that you failed is sometimes hard. The same way that I had to admit to myself in previous relationships of like feeling that I had failed. One thing that I found out on May 8th, and I'm just so grateful I had did 75 hard before this, because you know how it's like a mental toughness. I don't know if I would have been mentally prepared to find out the information that I found out on May 8th. 14 years ago, I lost my mom. My mom died at a very young age at 56. Although I felt I had asked her all the questions, deep down in my heart, my intuition, there was something not clear about what I was told. On May 8th, while I was at the gym working out, getting back on track, because on May 1st, I weighed myself and I think I was back at like, I don't know, I'll put it here on the screen because I've documented all of it. And I'm like, okay, Raquel, no pasa nada, get back on track, just do it again. You know what you need to do. You got to get your workout in, you got to drink water, you need to be in a calorie deficit. And I started to do that. And I went right back down to 194 pounds. And then on May 8th, I find out the truth. And I've been praying for God to just give me the answers, because everywhere I've looked, I haven't been able to find any information. Supposedly the man that was my father, when I tried asking him, he says, one day we'll talk about it. I'm like, no, well, I'm asking you because my mom's gone. And I know that there's something off about my identity. Like my birth certificate's not signed. I've always felt like since a little girl, that's why I connected so much with Punky Brewster. I always felt that something was off. I found out that the man that supposedly is my father and the last name I carry, he's not my father. And I found out that I was not even supposed to be born. Even if my real biological father has tried to find me, he can't, because I don't carry his last name. I don't carry my mom's, her maiden name. I have been searching and finding who my real father is. My mom left her secrets with one lady, and God just led me to call her, and I told her, you don't have to carry my mom's secret anymore, because I know. My mom had like told me but not told me. You know, like when someone just says it but you don't know that they're actually telling you, and they're like saying this to you. And now I understand why my mom told me what she told me. The reason why I have to share this with you guys is because there's a good amount of you guys that are like, hey, if you start 75 hard, please let me know, because I want to start 75 hard with you too. I was gonna start 75 hard on June 1st. I can't wait. I have to get back on track for my own well-being. I want to respect myself. I don't want food to control me anymore. If you have ever struggled with your self-body image, or you've struggled with food, then you understand where I'm coming from. I'm not doing 75 hard because, oh, I want to be a size X insert. No, I want to do it because I'm tired of when life hits me, I resort back to food. I resort back to something that makes me feel so uncomfortable. Not the food part. Don't get me wrong. We all need food. I'm talking about my behaviors. The late night eating in my bed. The going through the drive drive-thrus. Just yesterday, you guys, I went to Chipotle. I even called my daughter for advice. Hey, I didn't bring lunch today. What can I get? She's like, well, mom, you can get Chipotle. Okay, I went to Chipotle. I didn't even get the damn chips. Okay, but then I'm like, I need chips. I went to the Dollar Tree. I picked up a bag of Doritos, which, by the way, they raised the prices. They're not $1 anymore. I bought a pack of Doritos. I bought Funyuns, and then they didn't have Coke Zero. So guess what I got? I got a regular Coke. I sat in my car, ate Chipotle, and I ate those. Then I'm like, don't eat the whole bag. Just eat a little bit of it because you'll still stay in your calorie deficit. I got in the car after work, which was a long day in itself. And guess what I ate on my way home? I ate the chips that were in my car, and I drank some of the soda as well. I drank probably more than half of the can, and it was a tall can, okay? Then it gets better, right? Because she's in a calorie deficit. She's on this healthy journey. She is showing up for herself. She's rebuilding herself, right? Okay, stick with the story. Then I get home and I'm like, I gotta go pick up my son from work, and then the kids are hungry, so it's Saturday night. Why not? Let's get some takeout. So I take the kids to In-N-Out. I don't get In-N-Out because I'm like, no, I don't feel like eating that. But then I get home and my honey's like, hey, you want to go get the hat? And I'm like, yeah, let's go. So we get in the car. I'm driving over there. I eat, which I threw the wrappers away already. Of course, why would I keep the evidence in my car? And I get these two like Reese's bars. They're so good. They're from Walmart. They're like 100 calories. I end up getting 2 of those. Then I even bring a Coke with me because I'm like, well, why buy a Coke if we have Cokes at home? He can just save on that money. So we bring a Coke with them. He still orders a Coke. We order 1 pastrami. We order a small fries. Well done. Add that extra oil, baby, because they taste so good when you're dipping it in the gravy and the chili cheese. And then we ate that. And then I'm like, well, you didn't really do bad, Raquel. I took 2 bites of the pastrami. I dipped some fries, and the fries were not even really well done. They messed up on the order. But I'm still eating them knowing the fact that they didn't even taste good. Why? Okay, then I get home, and to make myself feel really good about myself, I make myself some hot chamomile tea because I feel like that's just gonna push all the fat down, and in the morning I'm gonna wake up and everything's gonna be fine. That didn't happen, guys. That did not happen. Okay, what happened was this morning I wake up, I get my little cafecito, I'm sitting down, the birds are chirping outside, the roosters are roostering, the house is quiet, the kids are asleep, my honey's in bed, when this little ding ding goes off and says, girl, just get on the scale. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to read, you know, the little good one and the bad one. I'm like, nah, I don't want to step on the scale. Girl, just get on the scale. So I go in the laundry room, and then, you know, I strip down. I take everything off because, you know, every ounce counts. I even take off the pinche liga from my hair. I got problems. I literally got problems. Don't speak that over your life, girl. I'm fine. So I get my phone. I put my phone on the floor because you have to connect like the Bluetooth or whatever. That way it can read and it can go on your phone. So I step on the scale and I take off my clothes. My honey comes downstairs to make his coffee and he looks at me. I'm naked in the laundry room, by the way. And he looks at me. He's like, yeso? And I'm like, I'm weighing myself again. And I'm like, okay, the last time I weighed in, which was May 8th, the day I found out, right? I was at 197. Right? Okay. Then today I went in at May 18th and 201 pounds. I went backwards. I think when I started 75 hard, I was at 204. So what happened, Raquel? You literally just weighed in a couple of weeks ago at 194 pounds. I know what happened. I had already been feeling all of these emotions. In the video that I'm editing, did I post that already? Oh, I posted that video, I think. Yeah, about when I open up the pizza box. It gets even better. The day before that, okay, because I'm taking you back 48 hours, we ordered pizza for everybody because the Dodgers were playing. My honey's like, calls me at work. He's like, babe, ordenanos some pizza. So I ordered pizza, breadsticks, salad. Guess what I do when I get home? I don't even have to tell you guys because you already know, okay? Yeah, I did. Also, you guys, here's the deal. I have had this obsession since finishing 75 hard with the Smart and Finals. Have you ever tried their nacho cheese? Don't even try it because it is the best. And it's not the Que Bueno cheese. It is the store brand cheese. Don't even buy it because you will get addicted. The amount of cheese that I have ate since finishing 75 hard and the amount of chips that I've ate, and it can't be any of them. They're like either the Tostito ones or they have the round ones, or they are the one from Stater Brothers or Trader Joe's. Those are pretty good too. But you guys, it's like, who are you kidding, Raquel? You know? So why am I filming this? Why am I starting this? And why am I doing this? Because 75 hard and the 70 days plus the 5 days It wasn't enough. I felt so relieved, and I said it in the last video. 75 hard is like a job. It's not that it's a job. It's that I had to face my truth. Every day that I was doing 75 hard, it was reminding me of the good choices I was making or the choices that I was making that was going against everything that I wanted and how I truly wanted to feel. These last couple of days, you guys, my knees have been hurting. I noticed I'm not going to the restroom as much as I was because I wasn't drinking my water the way I was supposed to. By the way, this is your friendly reminder. You may want to take a sip. That was a tiny little sip, but if that was a Coke, you know I would still be sipping on it right now. Okay, I realized that I do need structure. I also need accountability. At least for this moment in my life, I just need a little bit of help. And that's what 75 hard has done for me. I'm tired of making promises to myself and falling back on my word. I'm gonna end with this because I'm gonna go get my first workout because today we're starting, but this is what I wrote. I have a problem and I have a solution. The problem is the opportunity that I actually have to make a change in my life. I realize that I truly do need structure, and since finishing 75 hard, I have fallen back into old patterns. As a matter of fact, today I weighed in on the scale and I weighed 201 pounds. I was at 194 pounds. So clearly the scale is letting me know that I need a little bit more structure than what I'm currently doing. One of the reasons why I need to get back on 75 hard is because I understand that 75 days, well, technically 7 days, was not enough. Especially because I took my foot off the pedal. I found myself eating pizza again. I had pastrami. I had french fries. The truth is I struggle with eating portions, and that's where I'm really going to have to buckle down and really start reflecting on why is it that I self-sabotage myself. So why are we doing 75 hard again? Yesterday, as a prime example, here's what I ate. I had Chipotle. I had a small bag of Doritos. I had some Funyuns. I also drank a little bit of regular Coke. I also had a protein bar. Actually 2. Then I had 2 of the Reese's bars, which are not protein bars. Those are snacks. It's literally a treat. Then I had 2 bites of a pastrami sandwich, french fries with chili and gravy. What else did I have yesterday? Oh, I also ordered guacamole at Chipotle. I spent all this money on food, and today, guess what? All I did was gain weight. I spent over $15 at Chipotle. I spent $5 at the Dollar Tree. And then last night, my honey spent $26 at the Hat. I mean, how much is that? I spent a total of $46 on food that didn't align with my goals. It wasn't about the money or the cost of the food. This wasn't just a money cost. It also came with physical, emotional, and mindset costs. The scale went up, the guilt kicked in, frustration, and self-sabotage, which is what I realized that I have been doing to myself for the last 5 years. Going through these drive-thrus and going through the Dollar Tree and just picking up foods that I have been so used to eating, it was super convenient, but at the same time, it was emotionally damaging to how I truly want to feel. Those foods, even though I really like them, it's like I like them, but I'm at a different version of my life where those foods don't affect me the same way that they used to when I was 13 years old, and I can eat whatever I want and I wouldn't gain weight and I wouldn't feel tired and my joints wouldn't hurt and I wouldn't be retaining water, or I wouldn't be able to put on my ring, and it would be stuck and my hands felt swollen, and I just don't want to feel like that anymore. So now the solution that I have, I'm going to be getting back into a structured plan that works for me, not just to complete 75 hard, but to develop a long life mindset of boundaries, discipline, and more than anything, self-love. I didn't just spend over $70 on food in the last 48 hours. This is a food that for the last 5 years has been keeping me in this vicious cycle, and I'm just tired of it. This time around, it's more than a challenge. It's my journey back to the woman I said I was going to become. Follow along for honest weekly updates, healing habits, fitness, motherhood, budgeting, and everything in between. If you're on your own glow up journey, I'm here to tell you that you're not alone. So let's do this together. I already completed 75 hard. Well, technically, you already know I failed at day 70, but we still finished till day 75. And I slipped back into old patterns. Emotional eating, overspending on fast food. It just all caught up with me. So I'm showing up again, wiser, more self-awareness, and ready to rebuild. This is more than a challenge. It's my journey back to the woman I said I was going to become. Follow along for honest weekly updates. Welcome to day 1 of 75 Hard, the second time, the third time, the fourth time, the fifth time. Let's just call it 75 Hard 2.0 because we are starting with a complete different mindset this time around. And with that said, you guys, I will see you guys on the next one. And if nobody has told you today, you're powerful, you're strong, you're beautiful, you are deserving of being loved, and I love you. I'm gonna go now and we're gonna get our workout in and we're gonna start on our water. Have a beautiful, powerful day, and I will see you guys on the next upload. Oh, and by the way, today I was supposed to upload a different video. I will be uploading that video on Wednesday. Okay, see you guys. Bye.